guys, welcome back to the channel. You join us in the car heading to the flying field with possibly a couple of stops on the way. We thought it might be something a bit different to try and film what might be deemed an average day at the flying field for us. We're already aware that it's not going to be that busy at the flying field today, is it? We've got a group chat for the flying club and nobody's actually responded yet saying they're going flying today. There might be one join us, but he works full time, but he can work remotely. But he said he's got quite a few meetings today on his computer or whatever, so he might come down, he might not. But we thought we'd give it a sort of an overview of generally what we do when we go flying. For context, we live about 45 minutes away from the flying field that we're going to today. We are members of another club that's closer. It's about 20-25 minutes away, but this is the one we're going to is a bigger site. We've got a mix of models today. We've got 2 helicopters, we've got a Watt 4 XL, and we've got a foamy Acrowatt, which will be the first time flying it since you rebuilt it years ago now.
Yeah, since my little incident.
Yeah, little incident with a hedge.
No, a fence.
Or a fence or whatever it was. It got broken. So yeah, that's our plan today. I'm not going to be filming everything we do because that's going to be pointless. But we're going to try and film most of what we do. We've got no time limit on being out today.
Kind of. Got barbecue.
Oh yeah, we've got to come home and cook a barbecue later. So it's depending on us when everybody else eats tonight. So yeah, we're heading off. First stop is supermarket to get lunch for us and to get
lunch for the Watt 4 XL.
lunch for the Watt. To get some petrol. We're going to go to Morrison's where we are just now, or locally to where we are, because they're the only ones that we know of en route that sell E5. Everywhere else is E10, and I personally prefer to run E5 in our petrol models. If I could, I'd run ethanol free, but the amount we use, we go through it pretty quickly. It doesn't get the chance really to take on much water.
If any.
Yeah. So not too worried about it. I just prefer to use E5. If we can't get E5, we use E10, but we just buy the minimum amount. So yeah, almost to the shops. So, pit stop done, lunch stuff acquired, petrol acquired for the models, to the flying field. Right, we are here, just getting the electric gates opened. We're going to turn the fence off. Our little friend is working away. Main runway does need the grass cut, I can see that from here. You have to excuse any wind noise. I don't know which way it's which way are you working? I think you've done there, haven't you? Looking at the lines. Which way are you going? Oh, so you're going on that side, so you're working your way that way. So that was a bang on, bar a few seconds, an hour to cut all the strip. Haven't done the pitch area because our little friend doing that. I think I counted 11 loads of grass.
I don't know.
I think I counted 11 loads of grass going in there, which is a small amount, really.
Yeah.
That's just literally a trimming. We're now, what day are we today? Wednesday. Cut it on Thursday last. So that's a week's worth. And it didn't need done, but it was worth doing.
It did need done because 11 loads of grass came off it.
Yes, but my point is it could have been left till tomorrow or day after. Certainly if the weather was forecast to be bad the next couple of days, we would have done it today, just to make sure it was done. But as we're in the middle of a heat wave just now, this is set to go on. I don't think we're getting any rain for another week.
Longer, I think.
So yeah, hopefully the grass won't just suddenly shoot up, but we are going to have to keep on top of it. It does mean the solar's going to be good, and hopefully our little friend's going to keep on doing its thing. I can already see the difference with what it's been doing in the pits area here. In the pits area here. It actually becomes more apparent the longer the grass grows, the more even it becomes. So that's our maintenance done for today. The shed's all, mowers are all put away, shed's all locked up as much as it needs to be locked up just now. A drink, maybe something to eat, and then some sort of flying, I think.
Yeah.
So I think I might not press record on that one. You've just been trying to get the Acro foamy ready to fly or go in or whatnot. But we found out that the motor on the motor mount is loose.
Yes.
So we're not going to bother trying to do that today. We'll fix that at home. Should be an easy fix though, shouldn't it?
Yes and no. There's more getting into it. I might need to cut the front off to get into it. The fix itself is easy, it's the getting into it.
Yeah, but could you not just take the cheek off?
No, because I won't be able to get the angle on it, because of how the cheek's further back than where the motor sits.
Right. Well, we'll just have to wait and see, hey?
Yep.
So, we're going to move on to something else.
But I don't know if you'll be able to see there, but that's where I cut it the last time.
I can see it, but you won't be able to see it in the camera. Is it just like a section you took out?
Yeah, just cut this front section off.
Right, put the transmitter down and use two hands. With the tuning then. What's full power like? Well out. Yeah. Just a second. Right, I want to put this on a tripod so we can both work on it.
Okay.
Okay? Give it a bit more throttle. There's something not right somewhere, Ewan. Right, screwdriver. If it's not going to do anything like that, reset the factory needles. Yeah?
And yes, I know that's miles out, but that's where it was flying at last time.
Okay. If you're using a starter, you shouldn't need to do that. So that's a little bit of annoyance. I don't know what you're seeing as to what I need to edit down or whatever, but the 26 in the Watt 4 is not playing today. It would pop and fire-ish, but when we just sat it down here, taking the plug out, we get no spark at the plug whatsoever, or not that we can see in this daylight.
There's a thing. See, if something on it is getting hot, it's not running, but it would pop. We could get it to pop and bang and run more when it was cold.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is we should still be, even if it was lack of compression, you still have a good spark.
Yeah.
Because the spark's generated by it being spun over.
I was thinking if the heat could transfer through and affect something else.
Yes, but not the spark. If it is, that's a major problem.
Ooh.
So what we're going to do, take it home. We do happen to have several Xeno 26s. We're going to get another one out of, well, not necessarily straight away, but the plan for this now is to get one out of storage, because we've got 4 or 5 of these total.
I think we've got more, but
get one out. The reason why we've got so many is we're planning on building 2 twins at some point, so we're trying to run them in and get them set up. This was the second one to have it done, and it was bought second hand by me. So we get another one, we get it onto the bench, get it run up on the bench so we're happy with it, and then we'll get it swapped out with this one, get it into the model, get it run up in the model at home, make sure we're happy with it at home, and then we can bring it to fly. This engine, we'll inspect it on the bench, take it apart, whatever we need to take apart, to try and diagnose what we can without it being mounted, because with these the magneto is actually at the back of the engine, so it's it's inside the mount basically, so we need to check everything at the back to make sure that's all good, and then it's going to be a case of swapping out bits like the HT side until we can find out why it's not getting a spark, or a decent spark, a fat spark.
well, it's not getting any spark right now, so
Yeah, nothing we can see anyway.
yeah.
We can't even hear it cracking. You seem to think you could hear something, but I can't hear it.
I can hear something ticking.
But it's not at the spark plug.
No.
So we've got to do some more diagnostics, and we've got to figure out what's wrong with it. But it's frustrating because we want to try and get time on these engines. Because basically, as soon as, well, in my head, as soon as we've got the engines sorted out, we can start working on the actual models.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things. We'll just change stuff out, see what we can get to the bottom of it.
Yeah. What, you're the helicopter?
Oh, either. It's very, very different to flying this after flying that 600.
Yeah.
This, you have to really stir the sticks with it.
Yep.
But I think because of flying that 600, this has become easier to fly.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
I think if you go back to your 50 now, it'll feel very different, but very easy. I think. I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
So the 600s are going all right. We still think it's a little bit rich. It's kind of bogging down.
I think it's either the tuning or just because there's not a governor on it yet.
Yeah. But also you are trying to give it big licks with the pitch as well.
Not as much as I had been though, because Stuart said give it less and it might
Be more effective.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you got when you're pulling up, you're not trying to do that stupid bump thing to start with.
Right.
Now you understand.
Yeah.
But the one thing I noticed, I don't know if you've had to see it on camera, I didn't zoom in too far because of how I was holding the camera. But as you're pulling up, you're keeping positive pitch on.
I did at this end by accident.
But even if you've got zero pitch on at that end, you're upwind, it's going to blow you back.
That's why I set it by accident. At the other end I did it on purpose to keep us.
Yeah.
But this end I was just thinking, oh, it's just a stall turn, same as last time.
Yeah, but at this end, you then got to almost put negative on to keep it where you want because of the wind.
Yeah.
So that's going all right.
I just need more practice flying.
Yeah. Both do, really.
Oh, helicopters mainly.
Yeah, but I need flying practice. Flying. But we think, well, obviously with the issues we've had with the Watt 4 and the Acro Watt, I only wanted to give the Raptor 50 an airing, which I've done, I'm happy with. I think we're going to cut our losses for today and head home. Maybe try and look at sorting out that engine. But we've got a barbecue to go and organise as well. I don't even know what time of day it is just now. It must be past lunchtime.
2 or 3 o'clock. It's after.
2:30. Yeah, so we're going to cut our losses, we're going to go home. This will probably be the end of the video, so if you're liking what we're doing, give us a thumbs up. If you're not already, consider subscribing. Any comments you want to make, put them down below in this video or any other video. But until next time, we'll catch you later.